في البعد خلق إلههم السماوات والأرض. Raatib, the unshakable, presented to the world by the author Al-Mahdi Muhammad Ahmed, son of Abdullah, between 1879 and 1885 AD, in 4 chapters. Chapter 1, verses 1 through 50, has 19 sections. Bismillah al-Mutakabbir al-Hamid. Begin all things with the illustrious name of Allah, the repairer, the one who is worthy of all gratitude. Chapter 1. Begin all things with the illustrious name of Allah, the yielder, the merciful, Allah. The gratitude and praise is due to Allah. It is He who created the galactical heavens and the planet Earth, and made the darkness and the light. So those who cover the truth about their sustainer are deviators. He is the one who created all of you from clay. Then He assigned you a period of time to live on the earth, and its termination is known only by Him. Yet you still harbor suspicions. And His, Allah, is the galactical heavens and the planets. He is the knower of all your secrets and your apparent things, and He is the knower of your every deed. And there is no situation in which you can find yourself, nor can you recite any verse from the Quran, and there is no work that you can do without Allah and His angelic beings' knowledge. For Allah and the angelic beings are always witness when you are engaged in any affair. And there is nothing concealed from the Sustainer, not even the weight of an atom in the planet Earth nor in the heavenly skies, and not anything smaller than that or bigger, except it is recorded in a clear scripture, the Book of Life. O Allah, in all your most beloved and cherished attributes, it is only your name, Allah, that reverberates throughout the universe and echoes from every believing man's heart. Your magnificent name, Allah, knows not the limits of language, for it is praised as it is in every tongue known to man. You, O Sustainer, yield to no boundaries, and no open eyes are blind to you in your love. You, and only you, are the object of our desires. And if any man must desire, let his only desire be to please you and to obtain your grace. O Allah, you are the initiator of every affair, and it is your hands that shape the destiny of the universe of which we are all such a small part. And you, O Sustainer, are the first and the last. You are the seen, yet you remain unseen, hidden and far beyond our grasp. And although you are the manifested in all things, you, Allah, exceed the limits of perception. O possessor of every meteor, every planet large and small, every luminous body that lights our skies, as you so compassionately light our hearts, you control every event in time and space and beyond. My Sustainer, knowing of your infinite wisdom, I humble myself before you, believing in all your prophets who were selected to sit on your throne and carry your message to earth. These men of revelations have found favor in your eyes and are the spiritual elite. With a melting heart, I humble myself before you, praying that you grant celestial peace and eternal brotherhood. O Allah, bless our noble prophet, Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the seal of the prophets, who has endeavored to teach us of your divine love and knowledge. And may your blessings always reside with his companions and the infinite ranks of the faithful Muslim. And Allah, because we exalt and glorify your wondrous name, we ask that you fill our hearts with nothing but the knowledge of your presence and make us never forgetful of your name and your magnificent attributes. Oh Allah, you are the all, and there is nothing nearer to us than you, for you encompass all things. Make us ever mindful of your greatness, your omnipotence, and keep our hearts in a constant state of remembrance, for we know and we believe in your goodness towards man, and we ask that you place not a seal on our hearts, making us like those who can hear not the call of worship. O Allah, King of kings and Conqueror of conquerors, your powers are forever evident, as is the kindness and gentleness with which you continually guide us. Please, Allah, keep us in our right minds, and let us not be like the lunatics, those animal-like people who are without humility and reverence of your presence. Understanding the limits of their knowledge, they, the madmen, are aware, even in their madness, that nothing can be hidden from you, because you know the mysteries of the universe. So glory be to you alone, O Sustainer, for nothing gives life except you. And I was surely amongst the ones in darkness, the wrongdoers, but now I stand before you remorseful, begging your pardon and uttering no words except the words of my confession for my own sins. And I ask you, the ultimate forgiver, to forgive me, for you are the only one who can grant redemption, so that I may be clean of my iniquities, big and small. Please bestow on me your unparalleled guidance, helping me to overcome all turmoil that comes my way and lies within the confines of my own being. And watch over me, O God, in all my actions and affairs. You and only you make rulers of mere men, who could never rule without your divine sanction and oversight. You created us, O generous Sustainer, without any assistance from us. You are He who directs us to the true faith of Islam and watches over us in all our deeds. Your vision is supreme and knows no limits, and we, the faithful, submit to your scriptures and seek refuge in them from any state of condition. Ameen. O Allah, with pure hearts and humble spirits, we beseech you to send your infinite blessings on our honorable Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the seal of the prophets, and grant all of his descendants from the beginning to end, Adam, Noah, Abraham, Ishmael, Moses, and Jesus the son of Mary, and let prosperity enfold them. And please do not forget his helpful companions, the Sahaba, and those who honorably assist him throughout his lifetime. Sustainer of all the universes, we know no sweeter taste than the taste that comes from worshiping you. And we seek no greater pleasure than the pleasure that comes from praising your name and remembrance of your greatness. This knowledge of you swells our hearts and humbles our spirits. O Allah, if we must crave passionately for anything, let it be for your mercy, and make us long to feel you in our members, and make us ceaselessly ponder your divine attributes, for truly you are the greatest and the absolute. O Allah, make my heart never forgetful of you, and make my thoughts be about nothing except your magnificence, and make me not like those who stand harshly and arrogant, unable to bow down before you, our Creator. Allah, I know I was nothing before you made me something, so please do not make me dishonor the covenant made between me and thee. Such an act would surely invoke your wrath and cause me to know hell for an eternity. And let me not forget the seriousness with which this covenant was made. I do not want to be in the ranks of the disobedient. I would much rather be in the order that is drawn to you under any circumstances, because they are a reflection of your goodness. Do not let our hearts be attracted to the things of this world. O thou, the merciful one, O Sustainer, give us the power to willingly submerge ourselves into your sea of divine essence, and raise us up from our restful slumber in the still of the night to bathe in your sweet splendor of prayer. And when we are in prostration, Allah, make our souls hunger to feel you. And when we are in recitation of your holy Quran, make our ears burn immersively to hear you, as your perfect and unquestionable words pour forth from our unworthy lungs, offering us complete guidance. O thou who showers his mercy on those creatures who are also merciful, I affirm that you are the sustainer of all the worlds and the sustainer of all the knowledge in all the universes. You have the power to grant mercy before it is requested. You open hearts that have been sealed, and you give eyesight where there was once perpetual darkness. Bestow your grace on me as you have bestowed your grace on all your loving mediators, namely the many prophets and apostles of Allah, and allowed me, O sustainer, to think and feel like those who are close to you, your prophets, and deserve your peace and blessings to be with them for an eternity. O Master, creator of life's wonders and fashion of all things in the heavens and beyond, when I marvel at your many perfections, I can't help but remember your beautiful name, Allah. You have created the moon to shine in the frightful darkness as a reminder to us that there is no void you cannot fill. And you have caused the sun to penetrate the nights with a light of dawn, proving once again that you have the power to destroy as well as create. When my eyes behold these miracles, O Sustainer, my thoughts can be of nothing save you and your greatness, and knowing what I know of your essence, I can only find happiness in pleasing you. When my eyes look up, know that they are always in search of you, for I long to be with you during the whiteness of the day and the blackness of the night. And make me not like those who neglect you through the season, because I yearn to flee to this loathsome state of ignorance. Allah, I find paradise in all those things that please you, and I am eternally grateful that you are only a prayer away. Know for a certainty that my heart is heavy with reverence for you, and my fear of you is as great as my love for you. Every passion that dwells in me recognizes your magnificence, and this fear of your function to steady my feet on the filament, thereby fulfilling my desire to return to the perfect state of successorship or Khalifa. So surely your mercy is eternal, flowing aboundingly, encompassing every day and embracing every night. We have neglected doing the things that please you, because we have been cursed by the ignorance, that contemptible disease. We have fed the evil within ourselves by not responding to our obligations and not seeking the good that lies dormant within our souls. O my Sustainer, cast me from the ruinous madness. I desire not to be amongst the madmen who believe that they are independent of you, Allah. Please, O Sustainer, remove this dark and ugly curse and return us to the cherishable state when knowledge of you was plentiful, for we remember you and feel a special closeness to you at all times. O Allah, gently love and care for us. Reveal to us the secrets of your greatness, and do not forsake us, even for the blinking of an eye, for you are he who is of splendor. Always protect us, for you alone are the ruler of the day of sentence, and let us not stray, as many have strayed from your guidance, for you alone protect us from those evil whisperers. O Allah, let your watchfulness envelop us like the great seas envelop the delicate rain, droplets that fall from your skies. O thou yielder and O thou merciful one, reveal to us your greatness. Let us know you like your apostles knew you, for they are the people you have honored with your closeness to them. For they are the people of truth and faith, because they prostrate willingly before you, sustainer of all the knowledge in the world. O thou who is everlasting in both creations, it is clear that you are the provider of the jinn and man, and only you can make our faith strong and reveal to us the secrets that reside in your last testament, the Holy Quran. Ameen. O Allah, make it easy for us to praise your glorious name by constantly thanking you and remembering the prayer that are to you alone, and fill these dark and hungry shells that imprison our souls with your divine light, allowing us to transcend this plane in power and in strength, because we wish to always remain in your blessed presence. Surely you are the stubborn and the powerful, O Sustainer, so let us enjoy the sweetness that comes from having your faith in you alone, and purify our intellect so that we may appreciate the sweetness of your glorious Quran. Surely you are the clement, the yielder, the merciful, the compassionate, the benefactor, the incliner, the one, the kindness. We seek not refuge in any direction except in you, O Allah the merciful. O thou, the yielder, gently call upon us to bestow your divine mercy on us. And please, O merciful sustainer, protect us from every need that is not deemed victorious in your judgment. Do not be disappointed with the words we do in your name while trying to please you. And let us not tie our religious obligations causing us to turn away from you, O sustainer. Surely you, Allah, have power over all things, so guide us to the righteous path, and do not let our hearts come upon you insufficiently tested, for we could not bear being apart from you in the hereafter. O sustainer of the throne, surely we seek refuge in you from the iniquities of the cursed devil, and we seek asylum from the cursed disease, ignorance, for you are the nearest refuge and the best result. O thou powerful sustainer, and O thou who is the greatest of the great, to you belongs our infinite praise, and to you belongs the immeasurable gratitude. We continually thank you, exalt you, and glorify your wondrous names in early morning and in evening times. So awaken us to praise you, and prepare us to live in remembrance of your greatness. Nothing can create except Allah. And the Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen is an apostle of Allah. Send blessings of Allah upon him and send him peace. O Allah, always remember us and know that we glorify you. O knower of all things past, present, and yet to come, give us the knowledge to glorify your name. O thou knower, let us partake of your knowledge. O thou watcher, be forever close to us. And O thou light, enlighten us with the strength and inspire us to walk the straight path, as you have given the inspiration to those who were before us, the chosen ones who have joined you already. And because we are constantly tormented by evil, we ask that you awaken us to those things that can sway us from the path of righteousness. Surely you are able to respond to this cry for help, for surely you have the power over all things. Any gift that we treasure in this world, we know is from you, Allah. For the gift of will could only come from you. Neither might nor power exist as it is found in you. I have placed in my unshakable faith in you, Allah, because I trust in you. I seek refuge in you. I want nothing save to return to you. In the name of Allah, I affirm that my sustainer is Allah. I am satisfied with him. I place my trust in him, and I am concerned with no one save the will of Allah, mashallah. Because you are the standards by which I judge all things. There is no strength but in Allah, and there is no might or power except in Allah, the Most High Sustainer and Great. O Allah, send down your countless blessings, and let them rain on our noble Prophet, Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the seal of the prophets. And forget not his unconquerable companions, for they all deserve to know your divine peace. In the name of Allah, the will is Allah's, and his alone, and no one directs goodness except Allah. The will is Allah's, and no one can dispel evil save he, Allah, who wills a thing to be. The will is Allah. There is no strength and no power except in he. Surely I believe in Allah, and I return to Allah, and I depend on Allah, and he is my reckoner, and excellent is he, the advocate, the defender. In the name of Allah, my sustainer is Allah. My reckoner is Allah. O Allah, I depend and I hold firmly with Allah, and I entrust my affairs to Allah. The will is Allah's, and there is no strength or power except with Allah. There is no strength nor power except in Allah, the exalted, the supreme. Our reckoner is Allah, the excellent is He, the advocate. So if you recite, our reckoner is Allah, and excellent is He, the advocate, recite it, and on Allah we depend also. And if you recite it, and on Allah we depend. O Allah, surely I glorify you, I bear witness to you, and I bear witness to your angelic beings, and your prophets, and all your creations. Surely you are Allah, and nothing creates except you. You are alone, no associates have you. And surely our noble prophet apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen is your servant and apostle. I seek forgiveness of Allah the great, and nothing creates except He, the ever-living and the all-sustaining. I turn to Him, a humble servant in repentance, for I have not the power to control my destiny, my death, or my resurrection. I seek forgiveness in Allah the great. Send your blessings, O Allah, upon the Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the noble seal of the prophets. And know that nothing creates except Allah. And the Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen is an apostle of Allah. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Nothing gives life save Allah. He is alone and has no partners. Unto Him, Allah, is the kingdom of the galactic heavens and the planet Earth. He gives life and causes death, and He, Allah, has power over all things. Glory to Allah the Supreme, and His is the praise. Glory to Allah the Supreme, and praise be to Him as much as His creation. And as He contented Himself, and is immense as His throne, of the heavens and the earth, and His words are extended. Praise be to you as much as your gifts, and sufficient is your provisions, and to you as much as your creation. And peace and blessings upon our noble prophet, Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, our access to you, and blessings upon his family and companions. There are those who do your divine work, and they are rightly guided by your prophets. I beg of you, by the right of the chosen ones, your prophets, the truthful and the reliant, to make our hearts acknowledge your greatness and splendor. Teach us to praise your name, because you have absolute power over all things, and our hearts yearn to understand the words we recite when glorifying your wondrous name, Allah. And we submit to you, our sustainer, creator, and we seek refuge in you, Allah. You can raise the heavens and the earth with only a command, and you can resurrect the dead with nothing but a summon. When you will a thing, all you must say is be, and into existence it comes. Allah, you are clearly the possessor of all things, and all things are clearly in your hands. So gently restore our hearts, so that we may fear you and seek righteousness. We yearn to feel your cherished love. And only you have the supreme power, the power to show mercy and the power to mold man. So make me not one of those who turn from you in rebellion and forget that his life is by the grace of Allah. For surely the wrath of Allah is a greeting of grief, O sustainer of all the worlds. O Allah, who is that approver? You are the answerer of our many prayers. You answer us when we are in distress. You answer our calls when we are standing in the midst of destruction. And you answer our grievous cry when we can no longer stand and are on the verge of a collapse. For you are merciful. And surely I am in need of your mercy, for without it, I could never escape the bottomless pit. O sustainer, please heal my sick soul and keep me close to you, for you are my only salvation. Respond to us, O merciful one, so that we can respond to your words, which live in your glorious Quran. And teach us the meaning of your profound words, which are divine revelations from you, the creator of the heavens. Surely the yielder is the one on the throne. The galactic heavens and the planet Earth and all that is between both of them. And whatsoever is beneath the fertile soil is only for him. And if you, Prophet Apostle Muhammad, speak out loud saying anything, He, Allah, knows. For surely He, Allah, knows every secret kept in your heart and everything kept hidden or whispered. My eyes are not open to your magnificence, and consequently, this crippling blindness causes me profound inadequacy. In the presence of one such as yourself, who is majestically settled on the throne, sustainer of all the worlds, show us mercy. O thou, you are the assistant of the distressed, the greatest of help. So please assist me in this fight with myself, for I long to be rid of the wickedness that defiles my very being. And do not allow me to lie down in ignorance, wallowing in all those things that can keep me from knowing my spiritual essence. Because you are the generosity, and I beg you to please enlighten me so that I can flee this physical confine my body and disappear within my divine self. O you who make me stand alone and gives me friends to consult me, control my heart and make it only receptive to you and not to those bodily senses that chain me to the world of desire. Make the understand and communicate your message, for I want nothing but to serve you. And please know that my obedience to your command exemplifies my faith, and make me understand the secrets of your scriptures, as your favorites, the prophets, understand them. For these holy words were sent down as a guidance for the chosen, those who are near to the truth. O thou, who is abundantly merciful to those who show an abundance of mercy, you are the greatest, and nobody can grant greatness save you, the all great. No one can make the meek stand erect save your magnificence. For you give your humble servants all their submissive heart's desires. O sustainer, I humble myself before you, begging that you reward me by revealing the secrets of your divine scriptures. I yearn to read with my heart, for I crave to understand your celestial teachings. And you are the all-observant who sees all we do and hear all we say. You can read deeds as well as intentions, for you see the essence of man. You do not like vice and corruption, and I submit to this, for my life is in your hands, and in you lies my salvation. O sustainer of all people, to you I entrust my affairs. So beautify my state as it pleases you, and let me hearken to your words of guidance. O Allah, let my heart know the intensity of your love, and touch my heart as you touch the hearts of the chosen, your apostles, those who are close to you because you have honored them for righteousness' sake. Your creations mirror your goodness, and those divine reflections of you make me appreciate obedience, and most of all mindful that nothing parallel to you, for you are the maker and the master of all things. You, O sustainer, created me from a little more than nothing, and there was no mediator between me and thee. And so I ask you, O merciful sustainer, to shower me with your mercy and make me one of your helpers and not one of the helpless, O most yielder of the yielding. O Allah, nothing can render you impotent, invalid, or inept, for you are the maker, and I am your submissive servant who longs to be content with you. I beseech you, O sustainer, to slaughter those dreadful yearnings inside me for the things of this world. And please place not a shield between me and thee, because you are he who created me, and my fate is in your hands, as is my return from the grave. And I seek refuge in you, O Allah, from the demons sealed within me, and hear my prayer, for you are the grace, and I ask that you regard me as one of your steadfast servants are me, O sustainer of all the worlds. O you, who is most splendorous and generous, I give up myself to you, Allah, and I seek refuge in you from myself and anything that could lead me astray. And there is no secret alive in my heart that I cannot share with you, for you are surely the master, the maker, and the sustainer of all creation. There is no comparison to you, for you are clearly the possessor of all possessions. And if my mind must engross in anything, let it be totally committed to loving you, Allah, and following your guidance. Thus, I ask you, Allah, not to leave me unprotected and alone, for I will surely go astray, fall down, and wallow in the slime of the earth. O sustainer, please do not chastise me for my misgiving. Enlighten me with your celestial light, and know for a certainty that I seek refuge in you, the all-highest and the all-powerful. I seek refuge in you from the evil whisperings of the jinn and man. And because I know you, the master, the sustainer of all people, cannot be overpowered by any force, I surrender myself to you, seeking your shelter and believing that there is no refuge except in you from all those depraved things that might make me forgetful of you. Oh Allah, I bear witness that I believe in you, the judgment and the faith. Oh Allah, draw me near to you and protect me from the agents of the rebellious one, the arch enemy, and keep me from the demonic demagogues. For you are the all-powerful and the only one capable of preventing my downfall. And there is no might or power except in you. And peace and blessings on our noble prophet apostle, Mustafa Muhammad al-Amin, and on his family and his companions. Peace. feedback خلق إلههم السماوات والأرض. Raatib, the unshakable, presented to the world by the author Al-Mahdi Muhammad Ahmed, son of Abdullah, between 1879 and 1885 AD, in 4 chapters. Chapter 1, verses 1 through 50, has 19 sections. Bismillah al-Mutakabbir al-Hamid. Begin all things with the illustrious name of Allah, the repairer, the one who is worthy of all gratitude. Chapter 1. Begin all things with the illustrious name of Allah, the yielder, the merciful, Allah. The gratitude and praise is due to Allah. It is He who created the galactical heavens and the planet Earth, and made the darkness and the light. So those who cover the truth about their sustainer are deviators. He is the one who created all of you from clay. Then He assigned you a period of time to live on the earth, and its termination is known only by Him. Yet you still harbor suspicions. And His, Allah, is the galactical heavens and the planet Earth. He is the knower of all your secrets and your apparent things, and He is the knower of your every deed. And there is no situation in which you can find yourself, nor can you recite any verse from the Quran, and there is no work that you can do without Allah and His angelic beings' knowledge. For Allah and the angelic beings are always witness when you are engaged in any affair. And there is nothing concealed from the Sustainer, not even the weight of an atom in the planet Earth, nor in the heavenly skies, and not anything smaller than that, or bigger, except it is recorded in a clear scripture, the Book of Life. O Allah, in all your most beloved and cherished attributes, it is only your name, Allah, that reverberates throughout the universe and echoes from every believing man's heart. Your magnificent name, Allah, knows not the limits of language, for it is praised as it is in every tongue known to man. You, O Sustainer, yield to no boundaries, and no open eyes are blind to you in your love. You and only you are the object of our desires, and if any man must desire, let his only desire be to please you and to obtain your grace. O Allah, you are the initiator of every affair, and it is your hands that shape the destiny of the universe of which we are all such a small part. And you, O Sustainer, are the first and the last. You are the seen, yet you remain unseen, hidden and far beyond our grasp. And although you are the manifested in all things, you, Allah, exceed the limits of perception. O possessor of every meteor, every planet large and small, every luminous body that lights our skies, as you so compassionately light our hearts, you control every event in time and space and beyond. My Sustainer, knowing of your infinite wisdom, I humble myself before you, believing in all your prophets who were selected to sit on your throne and carry your message to earth. These men of revelations have found favor in your eyes and are the spiritual elite. With a melting heart, I humble myself before you, praying that you grant celestial peace and eternal brotherhood. O Allah, bless our noble prophet, Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the seal of the prophets, who has endeavored to teach us of your divine love and knowledge. And may your blessings always reside with his companions and the infinite ranks of the faithful Muslim. And Allah, because we exalt and glorify your wondrous name, we ask that you fill our hearts with nothing but the knowledge of your presence and make us never forgetful of your name and your magnificent attributes. O Allah, You are the all, and there is nothing nearer to us than you. For you encompass all things. Make us ever mindful of your greatness, your omnipotence, and keep our hearts in a constant state of remembrance. For we know and we believe in your goodness towards man, and we ask that you place not a seal on our hearts, making us like those who can hear not the call of worship. O Allah, King of kings and Conqueror of conquerors, your powers are forever evident, as is the kindness and gentleness with which you continually guide us. Please, Allah, keep us in our right minds, and let us not be like the lunatics, those animal-like people who are without humility and reverence of your presence. Understanding the limits of their knowledge, they, the madmen, are aware, even in their madness, that nothing can be hidden from you, because you know the mysteries of the universe. So glory be to you alone, O Sustainer, for nothing gives life except you. And I was surely amongst the ones in darkness, the wrongdoers, but now I stand before you remorseful, begging your pardon and uttering no words except the words of my confession from my own sins. And I ask you, the ultimate forgiver, to forgive me, for you are the only one who can grant redemption, so that I may be clean of my iniquities, big and small. Please bestow on me your unparalleled guidance, helping me to overcome all turmoil that comes my way and lies within the confines of my own being, and watch over me, O God, in all my actions and affairs. You and only you make rulers of mere men, who could never rule without your divine sanction and oversight. You created us, O generous Sustainer, without any assistance from us. You are He who directs us to the true faith of Islam and watches over us in all our deeds. Your vision is supreme and knows no limits, and we, the faithful, submit to your scriptures and seek refuge in them from any state of condition. Ameen. O Allah, with pure hearts and humble spirits, we beseech you to send your infinite blessings on our honorable Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen, the seal of the prophets, and grant all of his descendants from the beginning to end, Adam, Noah, Abraham, Ishmael, Moses, and Jesus the son of Mary, and let prosperity enfold them. And please do not forget his helpful companions, the Sahaba, and those who honorably assist him throughout his lifetime. Sustainer of all the universes, we know no sweeter taste than the taste that comes from worshiping you, and we seek no greater pleasure than the pleasure that comes from praising your name and remembrance of your greatness. This knowledge of you swells our hearts and humbles our spirits. O Allah, if we must crave passionately for anything, let it be for your mercy, and make us long to feel you in our members, and make us ceaselessly ponder your divine attributes, for truly you are the greatest and the absolute. O Allah, make my heart never forgetful of you, and make my thoughts be about nothing except your magnificence, and make me not like those who stand harshly and arrogant, unable to bow down before you, our Creator. Allah, I know I was nothing before you made me something, so please do not make me dishonor the covenant made between me and thee. Such an act would surely invoke your wrath and cause me to know hell for an eternity. And let me not forget the seriousness with which this covenant was made. I do not want to be in the ranks of the disobedient. I would much rather be in the order that is drawn to you under any circumstances, because they are a reflection of your goodness. Do not let our hearts be attracted to the things of this world. O thou, the merciful one, O Sustainer, give us the power to willingly submerge ourselves into your sea of divine essence, and raise us up from our restful slumber in the still of the night to bathe in your sweet splendor. Prayer. And when we are in prostration, Allah, make our souls hunger to feel you. And when we are in recitation of your holy Quran, make our ears burn immersively to hear you, as your perfect and unquestionable words pour forth from our unworthy lungs, offering us complete guidance. O thou who showers his mercy on those creatures who are also merciful, I affirm that you are the sustainer of all the worlds and the sustainer of all the knowledge in all the universes. You have the power to grant mercy before it is requested. You open hearts that have been sealed, and you give eyesight where there was once perpetual darkness. Bestow your grace on me as you have bestowed your grace on all your loving mediators, namely the many prophets and apostles of Allah, and allow me, O Sustainer, to think and feel like those who are close to you, your prophets, and deserve your peace and blessings to be with them for an eternity. O Master, creator of life's wonders and fashion of all things in the heavens and beyond, when I marvel at your many perfections, I can't help but remember your beautiful name, Allah. You have created the moon to shine in the frightful darkness as a reminder to us that there is no void you cannot fill. And you have caused the sun to penetrate the nights with a light of dawn, proving once again that you have the power to destroy as well as create. When my eyes behold these miracles, O Sustainer, my thoughts can be of nothing save you and your greatness, and knowing what I know of your essence, I can only find happiness in pleasing you. When my eyes look up, know that they are always in search of you, for I long to be with you during the whiteness of the day and the blackness of the night. And make me not like those who neglect you through the season, because I yearn to flee to this loathsome state of ignorance. Allah, I find paradise in all those things that please you, and I am eternally grateful that you are only a prayer away. Know for a certainty that my heart is heavy with reverence for you, and my fear of you is as great as my love for you. Every passion that dwells in me recognizes your magnificence, and this fear of your function to steady my feet on the filament, thereby fulfilling my desire to return to the perfect state of successorship or Khalifa. So surely your mercy is eternal, flowing aboundingly, encompassing every day and embracing every night. We have neglected doing the things that please you, because we have been cursed by the ignorance, that contemptible disease. We have fed the evil within ourselves by not responding to our obligations and not seeking the good that lies dormant within our souls. O my Sustainer, cast me from the ruinous madness. I desire not to be amongst the madmen who believe that they are independent of you, Allah. Please, O Sustainer, remove this dark and ugly curse and return us to the cherishable state when knowledge of you was plentiful. For we remember you and feel a special closeness to you at all times. O Allah, gently love and care for us. Reveal to us the secrets of your greatness, and do not forsake us, even for the blinking of an eye, for you are he who is of splendor. Always protect us, for you alone are the ruler of the day of sentence, and let us not stray, as many have strayed from your guidance, for you alone protect us from those evil whisperers. O Allah, let your watchfulness envelop us like the great seas envelop the delicate rain, droplets that fall from your sky. O thou yielder, and O thou merciful one, reveal to us your greatness. Let us know you like your apostles know you, for they are the people you have honored with your closeness to them. For they are the people of truth and faith, because they prostrate willingly before you, sustainer of all the knowledge in the world. O thou who is everlasting in both creations, it is clear that you are the provider of the jinn and man, and only you can make our faith strong and reveal to us the secrets that reside in your last testament, the Holy Quran. Ameen. O Allah, make it easy for us to praise your glorious name by constantly thanking you and remembering the prayer that are to you alone. And fill these dark and hungry shells that imprison our souls with your divine light, allowing us to transcend this plane in power and in strength, because we wish to always remain in your blessed presence. Surely you are the stubborn and the powerful, O Sustainer, so let us enjoy the sweetness that comes from having your faith in you alone, and purify our intellect so that we may appreciate the sweetness of your glorious Quran. Surely you are the clement, the yielder, the merciful, the compassionate, the benefactor, the incliner, the one, the kindest. We seek not refuge in any direction except in you. O Allah the merciful, O thou the yielder, gently call upon us to bestow your divine mercy on us. And please, O merciful sustainer, protect us from every need that is not deemed victorious in your judgment. Do not be disappointed with the words we do in your name while trying to please you. And let us not tire our religious obligations causing us to turn away from you, O sustainer. Surely you, Allah, have power over all things, so guide us to the righteous path, and do not let our hearts come upon you insufficiently tested, for we could not bear being apart from you in the hereafter. O sustainer of the throne, surely we seek refuge in you from the iniquities of the cursed devil, and we seek asylum from the cursed disease, ignorance, for you are the nearest refuge and the best result. O thou powerful sustainer, and O thou who is the greatest of the great, to you belongs our infinite praise, and to you belongs the immeasurable gratitude. We continually thank you, exalt you, and glorify your wondrous names in early morning and in the evening times. So awaken us to praise you, and prepare us to live in remembrance of your greatness. Nothing can create except Allah, and the Prophet Apostle Mustafa Muhammad Alameen is an apostle of Allah. Send blessings of Allah upon him